Now get this, WAEC files complaints with the cyber fraud unit of the police, citing what it calls exam hall malpractices in the ongoing West African Senior Secondary Certificate examination. Now the exam body says that even though reports of leakage are on social media but are untrue, various incidents, including some teachers willing to solve questions for students in the exam hall, have been recorded. Head of Public Affairs at WAEC, Agnes Tekujo, is on the line with us now with details. Madam Tekujo, first of all, can you respond to the concerns on social media that there has been a leak of some questions?
Yes, I would want to say emphatically that there has been no leakage of our exam papers. What we are recording is inside exam hall malpractice. That is, the moment the question papers leave our depots and get to the center, we have received reports of pre-arranged cheating at some centers by teachers, by some heads of schools, with the connivance of some supervisors and invigilators.
Right, pre-arranged cheating?
Pardon me?
Sorry, I was asking for some explanation of the pre-arranged cheating.
Exactly. So we have received some reports, and some even from teachers in some of these schools who are not happy about what is going on, is that the moment the question papers get there, they have come teachers who are knowledgeable in the subject area for them to they quickly take a shot of the question paper, they answer the questions, and then find ways of bringing these answers into the candidates in the example. So that is what we have experienced. And then we also have some rogue websites which are also in league with some of these schools, and then they put the questions on the website, and then that is what we see circulating on social media.
Right.
So our question papers have not leaked. And you know that as an examining body, when we get instances of examination leakage, we come out and then we say that that is what has happened. But what we are experiencing now is inside exam hall malpractice at some centers. Because you go to some centers where you don't have any problems at all. But we also have a number of centers that we record some of these things. We have heard about some of these things. We have sent our staff there to monitor. And we have taken note of these places where we are going to institute a remedial measure, that is, scrutinize the scripts of candidates of these centers and take appropriate action where necessary.
Right. Speaking of appropriate action, what exactly has happened to those who have been found engaging in these malpractices already? The teachers,
some of
the
the
students?
centers have had their supervisors and invigilators changed. But then when I say remedial action, is that after the end of the exam, during marking, we are going to set the scrutiny machinery in place, and then we are going to scrutinize the script of these candidates. Also, when some of our officials went on inspection, they saw that some of the candidates brought in mobile phones, which is against the exam rule. And you know that when you bring a mobile phone to the exam rule, your entire results will be cancelled, because it came to our notice that at some of these centers, the candidate only had to smuggle his mobile phone, and then the answers will be transmitted to these candidates in the examination hall. So these are some of the challenges that we have faced.
You've talked about some of the invigilators being replaced, but clearly what you're describing here, these are offences. Are we going to see prosecutions?
Definitely. Where we need to, we will do that.
Right. So let's look forward. Let's look to the future. You've got a bit more of these exams to go. What are you doing to tighten up security to ensure that we don't see more incidents of malpractice?
Like you mentioned earlier, the moment the rogue website issue came to our notice, we quickly made a report to the cyber fraud unit of the CID. So we believe that they will be taking action on that. And then also with the BEC that is coming up in just about 2 weeks' time, we are making sure that all the supervisors where we had complaints about them, we are not going to use them. And then we are going to intensify our monitoring and inspection of those centers to make sure that everything goes on well.
Right. I want to thank you very much for your time. We appreciate it ever so much, and all the best with the rest of the exams.
Thank you very much.